Reading here from AP, article headlined, Homeland Security removes age limits for ICE recruits to boost hiring for Trump deportations. The Department of Homeland Security said Wednesday that it is removing age limits for new hires at the agency responsible for immigration enforcement as it aims to expand hiring after a massive infusion of cash from Congress. The department said in a news release that it would waive age limits for new applicants, so, quote, even more patriots will qualify to join ICE, the agency responsible for finding, arresting, detaining, and removing people who are in the U.S. illegally. In an interview with Fox and Friends, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said applicants could be as young as 18.
They're trying to target all the kids who are mad that Snow White is Mexican.
Yeah.
They're going, are you upset at the way the new Disney casting? Well,
Yeah,
come on
dude.
and take that out on some innocent farm workers.
Yeah, dude. 18, like, fuck, like, not being old enough to have your prefrontal cortex develop. Like, their algorithms aren't developed enough yet for me to trust them. I know what these fucking kids are watching on their phones and playing Call of Duty and Fortnite, what they're being exposed to. Like, hell no, I don't want them fucking with assault rifles and masks. This is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even if you support ICE, this is a fucking ridiculous idea. Who could possibly be on board with this? And of course, this is on board with this is piggybacking on last week. We talked about ICE announcing its new recruitment goals, offering $50,000 signing bonuses. So this is kids just graduated from high school, looking at this fucking bleak economy, to put it lightly, and they could go into massive debt and go into college to maybe get some job there, or they could get $50K immediately.
Right now.
To sign up and ethnically cleanse America.
All you got to do is sell your soul a little, you know?
Yeah.
That's, Republicans for you. They're always trying to lower the age of consent on something here.
Look, if you can't, I look, maybe I'm a little bit of like a bleeding heart liberal, but I just believe if you're not old enough to drink a beer, shouldn't be old enough to ethnically cleanse our great nation over here. You know? That's just me.
That shit, damn, dude.
Because I'll tell you this. If you're 18, if you sign up to do this job, you're going to need a beer.
Yeah.
You're going to need something to unwind.
Yeah, the darkness you are going to be carrying. You're going to need something.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to need a beer.
Yeah, ask your supervisor, how do y'all get through your, lots of alcohol.
Yeah, they don't even have wives to beat to let it off. That's crazy. You
don't.
have no outlet.
That's why they're joining ICE.
So the kids are joining ICE, all right? They're doing Benson Boom backflips. They're fucking matcha lattes and now ICE, baby.
Yeah.
I feel like only old people should be racist like this, so they should be the ones joining ICE.
Yeah.
Only Clint Eastwood looking ass niggas should be.
That's what you would hope, right? That's what we optimistically believed as millennials. Like, we did the work of being the annoying ass generation that the our older generation was like, these fucking woke pussies.
Yeah.
And we carry that burden, right? And then the fucking Gen Z cut, they're like, actually,
Dude,
we're gonna run this shit back.
Nothing fucked my mind more than like me. I'm thinking, oh well, the kids they'll save us. And then I was like hanging out with my sister. I might have told you this before, but like whenever. I just made the Snow White joke. That Snow White joke came from a real place because we were watching. When she was at my house, I gave her control of YouTube, and she put on this dude called the Critical Drinker, he's a movie reviewer whose whole thing is woke DER. Like all his problems with movies are just boiled down to are there black people in it? Are there women in it?
Yes.
And so she was watching.
I wonder what film school he went to where this is where he learned his criticism.
Like with Fantastic, I recently caught up with him. I was like, let me see what this guy's on, just to watch the Fantastic Four, his review, because there was no black people and there's one woman and she was forced to be in there. And he was like, no, so I watched the Fantastic Four and it was pretty good. And like it was just because there's white people.
Dude,
and Fantastic
he's
Four
British?
sucked. Yeah, yeah.
Get out of here, dude. Get out of here,
blows
dude.
my mind all these like Canadians and fucking Brits who are like American Nazis. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, my sister was watching. We were watching her, and they were talking about Rachel Zelger starring in it, and she was like, Mexican Snow White? Who is this for? And I was like, You got mad? What about the Black Little Mermaid? She was like, yeah, no one asked for that. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, bitch, this shit is for you, nigga.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What? So
Yeah.
that racist algorithm.
Who is this for? I thought it was for
you. Yeah. But that's just like, dude, the algorithm, first off, like there is a actual, like, the game of the algorithm is to like input like a Western, what's the word? Western chauvinism. Western, like the bots are purposefully the Western ideal. You'll get like accounts that are like red profile pictures with called like raw egg milk.
Yeah.
It's just like a
Because all the tech overlords are like the weirdest white men ever created. Like, you give an insecure white man that much power, it's gonna be a fucking Hitler Gronk or whatever. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, sorry, it's so crazy. Like how predictable it was. You know what I mean? Like I would have expected it. I would have expected like more nuance to come out of all this, but we didn't get any. It's just like, oh, just rich white nerds become tech Nazis, and this is what we live under.
Well, you would think like the nerds, like when you would think like, okay, these rich dudes, they're gonna perform eugenics. They're gonna become rich and nerdy, and they're gonna focus on creating the perfect. It's weird that these little deformed fucktards, I don't even know what they're like, these weird ass like not perfect male image at all. Nowhere near the image of
Elon Musk, the ideal male body type.
Nowhere near the idea of like their view of masculinity is this warped, dorkish like view on it, and they're trying to promote it, and it's like the most loserific thing. But the fact that these nerds are into eugenics, and they're trying to create the perfect man, and that perfect man is just their high school bully is
hilarious.
It's like a mind fuck that I'm still having trouble to process, and that's just. I'm saying all that to say is those tech overlords are now injecting that Western show. It's like the '80s high school bully is now like the revenge. The guy who would beat up. Not even kidding. The dude who beat up in Revenge of the Nerds in the movie Revenge of the Nerds. There was like a character, I forgot his name. He was legitimately like mentally. He was like a jock who was cross-eyed and like dumb as fuck. And that is like their idea. The guy the archetype of the bully in the 80s.
It's just insecurity. It's so funny how it's just insecurity.
It's so just obvious, and we're like seeing it, and it's like, dude, you're a dork. You're a fucking dork. This is not masculinity. This is like a dork's view of masculinity.
And I refuse to get. If an 18-year-old comes up and tries to detain, I especially because I used to teach high school, I used to fucking teach these kids. Like my relationship with teenagers is like they ask me if they're allowed to use the bathroom, and I call their mom if they're acting out. And to have a teenager like try to ethnically, like I'm like, you're gonna have to kill me. I'm not gonna get ethnically cleansed by a fucking teenager, dude. Yeah. Some guy with a fucking mask over is Mr. Khan. I'm like, all right, no way, just kill me, bro. Whoever you are, I failed you. So just kill me for being a bad teacher who's failed.
I'm not getting
the youth.
Yeah, that is.
I'm sorry, I couldn't compete with the algorithms. You can't. You can't.
We gotta learn like what crushes a child. And then use that against them.
We do.
We have to learn like the things.
Divorce.
Are you doing this because your dad won't speak to your mom anymore?
Yeah. Let's FaceTime your mom right now. You know I already got her number.
All
right. Now I'm in fucking Djibouti or whatever.